All right, I'm going to show you how to create your Google website. So you want to get to the Google homepage, and then from there, look in the top right corner, and there should be a sign in button. So click on that, type in your username and password. Then it'll give you some different options up top now that you're logged in. So the one we'll be using is the 3x3 here. That's kind of your apps button. So if you click on that, it's going to show the ones you use the most often. So mine already has the sites button right there because that's one that I use all the time. But if you're first logging in this way, it won't be there for you. So you'll click more. It's going to give you some more choices. And then you click on this even more from Google. So all these are free and come with your Google account. So tons of different apps that you can utilize as you become more familiar with it. The section that we'll be focusing on is the home and office. So some of these you might use already, like Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs. You might be at least familiar with those. So under the home and office is the sites button. So click on that one. And this is where you can create and edit your different websites. So this is one, Christopher Columbus, that I've already created with some of my students working on that one. So the one we're going to click on is the red create button, and then it'll show up in that same area after we create it. So click on that red button. There's a gallery that you can use that's already kind of set up for different formats. For our purposes, you're going to want to choose the blank template. It'll just give you a little more freedom to put things where you want to put them. So you'll name your site. You'll probably go with your name or something pretty basic. I'm going to call it Mr. Lentner's class site. This is going to be the URL that shows up, so if you're doing it through the D49 domain, that'll be part of your web address, and that'll show up each time you pull up your site. And then you want to click on Select a Theme. So this will be the most exciting part for some of us, choosing the different format, the different colors. So it has lots of choices, lots of different themes that you can go with. I'm going to choose the micro blueprint one. You can go back and change this later, but go ahead and look through and choose the one that you think will be a good match for your site. There are some other options down below, but for our purposes, you'll just want to choose the blank template, give it a name, and then choose a theme and click the Create button. Take a few seconds and then your website will pop right up. So at this point, it's just a single page. Your home page is the only thing that's created there. So whatever you named it should show up there. It's going to say home, and then it'll just have a few options, the home and the sitemap under the left sidebar there. And pretty much that's it to get started. I'm going to go ahead and sign out just to show you. So you'll be back to your sign in page. Then when I type in my password, I'll now have the site that I just created under that option. So to get back into it, I can just sign in, go to sites, click on the blue name there, and it'll come right up and it'll be ready to edit and work with there.